one side. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to speak. Sorry that I'm dressed like this. I coach my son's soccer team, so came from that. So first, I want to talk about LERTA as well. I'm on the Borough Council, and my main reason why I ran for election, I'm 34 years old, is because I lived here my whole life. I want to better this town. I want to help this town. I want to grow this town in a positive way. Okay, so we were delivered, this gentleman came up in front of us, and zoning already approved things. So already our hands are tied a little bit. So we had a couple options, okay? One of the options was to build these luxury apartments. I know it's not appealing. You're looking at 10 years, but it's really, if you look at it 7 years, and then by the 8th year, they're paying at 25%, and then 9th, 10th. So by the 11th year, it feels like. And I know everyone's looking at it going, oh my gosh. But you got to look at the long-term effects where this town can go in a positive way or a negative way. Now, I wasn't around back in the 60s or 70s, but my mom sure tells me that Lebanon City was a beautiful, it was amazing city, and the whole city has changed overnight. I don't want that to happen here. That's why I ran for election. That's why I'm on council. That's why I love this town so much. That's why I do so much. I coach, I do everything. If we move in this way of doing the luxury apartments, and you look at it from a long-term perspective with young professionals living there, there's studio apartments or 2 bedrooms. I mean, if they have a kid, it's not even going to be that many, which should put you out. You're still going to receive tax money, but it's not going to be any additional tax money, if that makes sense. So if you look at it from the standpoint that if you say no to this vote, now we're at a point where he needs to try to get as much money. He's a businessman. It makes sense, But what he's going to do, though, we might not be happy with. So it's one of those things. You got to roll the dice. You don't want to vote on it. I understand we raised taxes in several past years. A lot of you ran on election that you wouldn't do it. I handed stuff out for many of you at elections. But the thing about it is that if we don't move in this direction, you're going to get a lot more kids there because the Lebanon Housing Authority wants to move on this so fast. And if they do, it's going to change everything. I love this town. I remember when John Travolta came here and shot a movie, Lucky Numbers. Do you think that stuff's going to happen? No. Do you think anybody's going to want to move here once the stuff starts going in a negative way? No. You guys not look short term. You have to look long term. As a father who has a son who's growing up who's 6, I'm looking at long term. I understand the cost of kids $10,000 per child, $20,000 per special ed. I read the report. But the thing about it is, you look at long term, and that's young professionals that's going to go there. They aren't going to have kids. That is the whole mindset, the structure of what we're trying to build there. We're trying to build something there. But if we take the other approach, if you guys not passing this, then yeah, there's going to be a lot of kids there, and yeah, then you're going to be hurting, and then yeah, you might have to raise taxes, and that won't be pretty. So it's a catch-22. What are you going to do? I know I did vote for it because, like I said, our hands were tied when zoning confirmed everything. And so we had a couple options, just like now your hands are tied.